Hello and welcome to Ellen's Crochet Channel. Today is Sunday, October 12th, 2025. And this will be another Sunday soliloquy. Sundays, generally I just come on and just gab. Give you a little update on what I've been working on this past week. And pretty much that's it. And any happy mail that I may have gotten. So I wanted to welcome my subscribers. Thank you once again for coming back and watching my videos and leaving comments. Appreciate each and every one of you and your comments. So today's episode will include some happy mail. I received some happy mail from Crystal. And I also finished a few projects and I have some that I'm working on. So yesterday's video, I showcased Selene, my hooded cape. Okay, this is my free pattern on Ravelry, and the colors were and the hood was inspired by my daughter. This will be hers. I expect her to come around any hour now to pick it up. So many have asked about the clasps that I've used on my cape. And I did show them. I got these on Amazon, and they're great. Let me just show you. The company is Bezelry. I'm not affiliated in any way with this company or Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links at all. But the color that I chose, I actually ordered two. I ordered this color, which is called, it's really a wine. It's called Red Black. And some of the pictures it's showing up really an orange red, but it's a true wine. And I think it kind of gave it a pop. But I wasn't sure. So, when I placed the order, because there were 4 sets, it came with 4 sets. I think they were $8.99. And they're beautiful. The quality spectacular, because this is not something you can get locally. But I also ordered them in black because I wasn't sure what I was going to want to use on the cape. And the black ones are actually very pretty also. Let me show you. Okay, and this is the black. And I'm gonna actually keep them because, it's something to have, something nice to have in case I make another cape. But these are the sew on clasps, if you could see that. So you just sew them on your project. And these are, somebody asked me what they were made of, and they say they're zinc alloy. It's a metal. They are metal. They're not plastic. Yeah, so again, 4 sets for $8.99. I think that's a good deal. They're lovely. And as I said, this company is Bezelry. And somebody had mentioned that they do have them clip-on. And I actually do have clip-on clasps that I purchased also from Amazon for my, when I did my vintage romantic, it was a bed jacket cardigan, like something for the spring. And it's actually in storage right now with summer makes. But these here, they're lovely. But, these are gold and a silver color. Let me show you. Okay. And these clip on as opposed to sewing on. So you can remove them and use them on another garment. So, sorry, that was the option that I picked for the first cardigan that I made using clasps. But again, these were also very reasonable and nice quality and a clip. So that's your option if you want to do a clip. It clips on if you don't want to sew it. And then you just So that's another option. If you're going to be making this cape or any other cape pattern, you could also use these on shawls. They're very versatile. But so that's an update on the clasps. Actually, the black ones came in the mail yesterday, and I had already finished putting the red black ones on Selene because I think it was the perfect color. Okay, so what else have I been working on? Laura from Mad Me Meets Crochet and Farming. In October, she's doing a crochet along, What's in a Name, where you pick a pattern with your name and join in on the fun. Kind of like the washcloth. This time we're doing What's in a Name. You find a pattern with your name and work it up. I believe she's got a giveaway, gift away at the end of October. So October's theme is What's in a Name and your first name. I'm not sure what she's going to do for November or December because she's planned this for 3 months until Hooker versus Hooker returns in January. So originally, I was going to be working on the Ellen scarfette. Okay, and I actually started this 3 times, maybe even 4. And the pattern, and I know how to read patterns. It's just, it just was not working for me. I wasn't finding it enjoyable. There was no way of getting in touch with the creator. I think this was a free pattern on Ravelry, crochetanyway.com. But needless to say, I will not be working this pattern. This is the project that 3 times I tried to get those pineapples, and I actually said, you know what? I'm gonna go find another pineapple pattern. But most of the pineapple patterns are scarves where, you know, there are many pineapples, where this is just one at the end. And I don't know what it was. I just could not get it to work. I wasn't enjoying the pattern, and I said, if it doesn't bring you joy, you know what I say? Let it go. Let it go. If something's not bringing you joy, just let it go. And that's what I did. So my other choices were the Ellen crochet jumper. This is a vintage 1940s pattern. And this is a paid for pattern. I think I paid for the pattern. I'm pretty sure I did on Etsy. And it's a beautiful, they call it a jumper. I would say it's a sweater. Beautiful. But this is a 1940s pattern. We'll need a lot of, I would say, making it fit the modern day woman. You know, it's something I could certainly do. But I have so many other projects, so I think this will be something I will work on in the spring. But I do plan on working on the pattern because I think it's great. I love vintage patterns. I actually have vintage pattern books. And the cardigan I was just telling you about, the romantic cardigan, was from a vintage pattern. So what I decided to do is I'm going to work on this is the Ellen shawl, and it's in German. The Drieckstück Ellen, which is it's an Ellen shawl. And I will tell you, I didn't really have to get the pattern because it's a basic granny triangle shawl. But this is what it's gonna be. And I've started it. I have, I decided to go with a crazy busy pattern, yarn I should say, because that's what was in the picture, crazy busy yarn. Although this was a number 3 weight in the pattern, bamboo. I'm actually using some of my Yarn Bee Hobby Lobby clearance yarn, soft and sleek, low pill fiber. You know, I had just gotten this for $1.24 skein. This color I think is Costa Mesa. It's, you know, very Arizona colors, you know, kind of desert-like. Very pretty. And yeah, so this is going to be my project. I'm going to put probably another skein on, so it'll be big. And that'll be my what's in a name. Yeah, disappointed that the other one didn't work out. There was one other pattern with my name, which was a hat, and it looked like a very, it wasn't a hat that I would wear, and I said I wasn't going to do it. There were many patterns with my name, Ellen. However, they were all knit. They were all knit. And there was one other cowl pattern which I really, really liked. And it was a discontinued digital pattern, and it was for a cowl. And it's probably something I could have made just by looking at the picture, because it looked very simple. But I wanted to, get the pattern, since that was the premise, that you had a pattern. And I sent a message to the designer, but I haven't received a response. And if I do get a response, it's only October 12th. I still have time to make another one. So, and if you're joining in on the fun with Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, you can make more than one with your name. And she'll have a slideshow. I'm not sure when she's going to do the reveal of everybody's projects, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, join in. Pick up a pattern with your name and send it to Laura, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. I will link her channel below. So what else am I working on? So this is pretty much going to be quickly what I'm working on. I wanted this to be short, but I'm already at 12 minutes because it's Sunday Soliloquy and Ellen likes to gab. So, I'm working on the Sis Love shawl. And this is Erin from Craft and Kitty. This is one of her make-alongs, the Sis Love shawl. I'm doing the Sis Homemade, which is the original. And this is by Joanna Grieslak, and I'm doing it with Crystal's Beautiful yarn, and this is her tonal lilac. And the last time I showed this was last Sunday, and that's where I was, and I've got maybe 7 rows since then, because as the project gets bigger, it takes longer to go around. And this is a project that I only work on the weekends because, after work, the brain can't handle all this counting. So, yeah, this is going to be a long-term project, but it's beautiful. And I just love this yarn. This is 100% mulberry silk from Crystal Bag O'Day's hand-dyed yarn. And as you can see, it's beautiful. I just love this pattern. Is it's very detailed. It's a lot of counting, but I do enjoy that. I do enjoy working on detailed patterns every once in a while, but you do need a little bit of a break. So just a suggestion, if you are working on smaller hanks, and this yarn is 100% mulberry silk, so it's it's a delicate yarn. Bridget, Queen's Craft by Bridget, she has bags. I don't know if she's still making them. This is her Notion bag that comes. I have the bigger tote, and it's somewhere with a project in it, and it's the perfect size for the smaller hanks of yarn. Just perfect. I know it's a Notions bag, but it's perfect for, those delicate yarns that are a smaller hank, and you could just work from it, and it doesn't collapse, and it's perfect. So just a little hint, if you have some of these, hanks of beautiful fiber that you want to protect while they're in your project bag. Just an idea. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's on my hook. I did not forget about my my virus shawl. Okay, I only have one donut on it so far, and but I will tell you, I'm working with this with Knit Picks Chroma fingering weight the color All Hallows. And this is a 70% superwash and a 30% nylon. And while it's soft, there is no, yeah, there's no comparison to Crystal's superwash. Absolutely none. This is a superwash, but it's got a little bit of a tooth to it. I don't know why. It's nowhere near as soft as Crystal's. Now, granted, that is a mulberry silk, but I do have many of Crystal's superwash, and this is just luscious. So, yeah, but I will finish that. I like, you know, I love the colorway, but once you feel the beautiful lusciousness of Crystal's yarn, I don't know if you can go back to anything else. So, okay, so let's get to my happy mail from Crystal. Are you ready? Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna put you on hold a second while I get it. This is my happy mail. And it is truly happy mail from Crystal. I would have never in my life imagined that I would get some happy mail from Crystal at Bag O' Day. So let me show you what I received. So I did place an order, you know, because I just love her yarn. And this order is from, you have to go check out Crystal's Etsy shop. And she even has more in there today. And doing my best to have a little bit of restraint, but it's very hard. So this here is from her bargain bin, which is a great way to, you know, get some of her beautiful yarns. Now, I can't imagine why this yarn is in her bargain bin, because it's flicking awesome. So I have 4 hanks here, and these are, as I said, are from her bargain bin. And I don't recall how much I paid, but it was very, very reasonable. And it's just flicking awesome. Look how beautiful that is. So, you know, this is kind of like it's an aubergine. This is definitely, I would say it's such a dark, I don't know. It doesn't have a color because it's in her bargain bin, but it's like a chocolate aubergine, and it's a fleck, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I don't know why she has it in her, I'm guessing she wanted it to come out a different color, but this is beautiful. It's magnificent. So this is 85% superwash merino and 15% nep, and that's the little flecks in it. Okay, and this is a DK number 3. It recommends a 4.25 to a 5.50 crochet hook, and it's got 231 yards per hank. Okay, and it's flecked. Okay, I got four hanks of this beautiful yarn in her bargain bin. And as I said, I don't know why she has it in her bargain bin. It's perfect. It's just beautiful. And it's flecked. It's just flecking awesome. Like all of Crystal's yarn, except for this one really does have flecks. Okay. So yeah, go check out Crystal's Etsy shop. You know, she even has some bargain bin superwash merino. Gorgeous, beautiful yarn. And yeah, this is, I want to say it's aubergine. Yeah. I don't know what color you planned it to be, Crystal, but it's just beautiful. It's a dark purple, and sometimes it looks a little chocolate. It's just fabulous. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna make with this, but I think I have a sweater's worth here. Yeah, depending on the stitch you choose. And just beautiful. So let me show you my real happy mail, because as I said, I have some happy mail from Crystal, and I do. Okay, I have a free gift from Crystal. So this is truly Happy Mail from Crystal at Bag O' Day. And this is, you know, she knows I love my purples. Okay. And this is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. Look at the color of that. Okay. And this is a gift from Crystal. This is pure luxury yak. It's 50% yak and 50% silk. And it's got 280 yards per hank. It's a sport weight. And this is called Beauty Berry. And it is absolutely a beautiful berry. Okay, and it's tonal. Beautiful. Look at how beautiful. Oh, I can't even explain how scrumptiously soft this is. Okay, so beautiful. I got Happy Mail from Crystal. Oh, made my day. Yeah, this came in yesterday's mail, and it just made my day. It should have been here Friday, except for they were paving my driveway and the mailman wouldn't come. So, yeah, it was worth the wait. Bag O' Day, hand-dyed yarns. So funny. Yeah. And I'm looking at the label, and it's got a skein of yarn laying in the bed next to a pot. I just love her sense of humor. Okay, so that's my Sunday soliloquy. It's already over 20 minutes in, and I hope you enjoyed my video and my Happy Mail. And go check out Crystal Bag O' Day's Etsy shop if you can get some yarn. And I will also link Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming for the What's in a Name crochet along, and also Erin from Crafting Kitty for the Sis Love Shawl make along. Yeah, because it's a make along. There's no time limit, but she's going to be making all of the Sis Love shawls. And as I said, that's going to be a long-term project for me because I only work on that on the weekends. And yeah, I have to get some other things on my hook now. What's next now that I finished my daughter's cape? And yeah, my October What's in a Name will be done very shortly. I need another project. What should I make? You have any ideas? Leave some in the comments. And have a great day, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a great week ahead. And I will see you on the next one. And thanks for watching. Bye now.